She smashed her boss's phone hard. Then, she fired that arrogant man right on the spot. Moments later, she walked into the bank and withdrew every penny she had. She was ready for her final journey around the world. On the flight, passengers mocked her for flying economy. Even the pilot sneered, "Can't afford first class?" But this time, she refused to stay silent. She paid the upgrade and made everyone shut up. First class felt unreal. Roomy seats, roasted chicken, and champagne poured by the flight attendant. It was a taste of luxury she'd never known. At the airport, no taxis would stop for her, so she did something crazy. She rented a helicopter instead. For the first time, she thought, so this is how the rich live. After a lifetime of struggle, she finally let herself go wild. The helicopter landed at her dream 5-star hotel. The staff were stunned. The last guest who arrived like this was a British prince. The front desk apologized, her room wasn't ready. Only a $3,000 a night presidential suite was available. Without hesitation, she took it, and tipped the clerk with a handful of cash. Everyone was left speechless. She was living like royalty. But the spa treatments of the rich were strange. They plucked body hair with tweezers, hit themselves with sticks, then covered their bodies in mud like mummies. After the session, she looked radiant. Dressed in a red designer gown, she walked into the 5-star restaurant, and every head turned. She ordered every signature dish on the menu. The head chef himself came out to greet her. High society guests whispered, "Who is this mysterious woman?" Later, she soaked in the hot spring alone. A government official approached and started chatting. Smiling, she said, "I'm just an ordinary woman." But no one believed her. That night, the rich invited her to the casino. She went all in, ready to enjoy every second. Luck was on her side again and again. By the end of the night, she'd won millions. The next day, she stood atop a massive dam, ready to go skydiving. Her most daring dream yet. Her illness had put her on borrowed time anyway. She spread her arms and jumped, feeling the rush of freedom through the fall. The parachute opened, and she landed safely. But somewhere nearby, a businessman ordered his butler to investigate her past. They found her old employee ID. She wasn't a billionaire, just a shop clerk. Then the butler found her farewell letter, and chose to keep the secret. When she returned, he hugged her tightly. Meanwhile, the man she'd secretly loved for years was already rushing toward her. He'd loved her too, all this time. Downstairs, he called her name. Hearing his confession, tears filled her eyes. Why did love have to come so late? Just then, the hotel butler arrived with a fax from the hospital. The diagnosis had been wrong. The machine had made an error. She didn't have a terminal illness after all. Overwhelmed with joy, she ran into his arms. At last, she was alive, truly alive. So tell me, if your life were counting down, what would you do with your final days?